I want to thank everyone here for logging into this meeting today for the United States of Biafra fundraising. The humanitarian fundraising, we do this every Saturday to help us assist thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria and across Biafra land. Thousands of breadwinners, young men and women of Biafra has been forcefully taken away by the Nigerian President Tinubu, his politicians like Ojukwu Bianca, who was currently made the Secretary of Minister of their Foreign Affairs. The politicians using political parties that has been branded as a terrorist organization to campaign in Biafra territory. People like Peter Obi and co, knowing fully well that a competent court in Canada has ruled that the Nigerian political parties, including the ruling party of the president, APC, PDP, and the rest of them, Peter Obi was once in either APC or PDP. So anyone, any Nigerian politician that has been at any point, either in APC or PDP, at this point is illegally engaging in political activities in Biafra territory, regardless of the political party name they are using. So Peter Obi currently is promoting a terrorist organization in the name of a political party in the Biafra territory. And the 80 million Biafrans will not allow that to happen. I want to use this opportunity to remember our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who has been forcefully taken away by the Nigerian government in collaboration with Finland. And their collaborators in Kenya, who took away our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. I want to assure them that that which they seek, we already got, which is the freedom of the 80 million Biafrans. The United States of Biafra, new Christian nation was declared on November 29th, 2024 in Latin Finland. After a self-referendum, where over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit Nigeria. Over 1,500 met in Latin Finland, and over 500 Biafrans from all over the world appended their signature to that declaration document to exit Nigeria. With the self-referendum, with the grievances, the declaration of the United States of Biafra happened in Finland on November 29th, 2024. The 80 million Biafrans stand by that. That was why the Biafran people have declared Operation Nigeria Must Go. Anything Nigeria must leave Biafra territory. So we remember our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, whom the Nigerian government abducted from Kenya, locked him up in Nigeria, planning to kill him. Why? Because he said he does not want his people to live with a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists. These terrorists are killing thousands, millions of indigenous Nigerians every day. These terrorists have taken over most part of Nigeria. In fact, most part of the northern Nigeria and the western Nigeria is gone. The Nigerian government has a standing policy to reintegrate and rehabilitate known terrorists into the country. These terrorists have taken over the country. We also recently pictures where innocent indigenous Nigerians, indigenous Christians are being murdered. Children, women, young girls are being taken away into the forest, into the bush. Undergraduates are being captured and beheaded. Teachers are being captured and beheaded in front of the children, in front of the pupil. Thousands of indigenous Biafrans who have refused to cohabit with this reintegrated terrorists brought in by Tinubu, Bianco Chukwu, Peter Bakot, Alex, Fubara, Wifuru. They all support the Nigerian state that reintegrates these terrorists into the country. Nigerian state continue to attack and remove innocent young Biafrans, both male and female, who have stood their ground to confront these Fulani terrorists that are brought into that country, into Biafra territory, by Tinubu and the Nigerian state and the Sokoto Caliphate. Bianco, Jugu, and Co. They order the arrest of innocent Biafrans that are confronting the Fulani terrorists in Biafra land. She orders the DSS to take them, lock them up. That's why you have thousands of innocent Biafrans locked up in different jails across Nigeria and across the Biafra territory on the orders of Bianco Juku Ots, Ibamba, Tinubu, Christopher Musa, and Co. Not anymore. The United States of Biafra government will ensure that we defend our land and we will defend our people despite the mega resources we have to do this. That's why I'm calling our allies to recognize us as quickly as possible to help stop this criminality, to help stop this terrorism, to help save lives, to help save Christians in that part of the world. Delay is dangerous. We have all the structures in the 40 states of Biafra. We have all the structures needed to start running from day one of our recognition and resources. I'm calling on our major allies, the United States of America, to help us in doing this as quickly as possible. I do not want America to be the second country that will do this. Because there are countries that knows that the United States of Biafra must start work immediately to stop Tinubu, to stop Bianco Juku and their evil machineries and propaganda which they are spreading all over the world. While thousands of indigenous Nigerians and indigenous Christians are murdered every day by the integrated terrorists brought into Nigeria by Tinubu, Bianco Juku, Peter Obi, and Co. While they turn their eye, they pretend as if there's nothing going on. We have the people of the United States of Biafra. We have the ambition and its court. All they need is the resources and the recognition to confront fully these terrorists brought into our land by the Nigerian state. Delay is dangerous. The Nigerian state is constantly planning how to attack the United States of America. This May, the second ISIS commander was taken away, was killed in Nigeria. The question we need to ask is, how long has Tinubu, Bianco, Jubu, and Co hidden this guy inside Nigeria? He didn't just come. No. 2 years ago, Tinubu and the Nigerian Sokoto Caliphate and those politicians told the world that this second in command of the ISIS has been killed. Meanwhile, it was a lie. He was just killed this May by President Donald J. Trump, who is making the world to be a better place. Thank God for a man like Donald Trump. How could we have survived? The thousands of innocent Christians that are murdered every single day by the Nigerian government and their politicians. All they care about is to continue to be in power, to milk the oil and natural resources that come from the Biafra territory. They don't care how many indigenous Christians, indigenous Nigerians that are murdered every day. That is the list of the problem of Bianca Ochukwubono as she perambulates all over the world to find a way to remove Nigeria from a country of particular concern. But it never happened. That's why it's not right here. No way. So every single day, Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Nigeria, they are plotting inside Nigeria how to attack the United States of America. That was why Nigeria hid the second in command of ISIS for almost the past 5 years, have radicalized all the Islamic extremists inside Nigeria that are beheading people by the second, taking away people by the minute, killing and forcefully removing children, women. Nigeria government, Tinubu has hidden this second in command of ISIS inside Nigeria for over 6-7 years until America took it away this month. So these killings, this radicalization, this beheading of innocent Christians, innocent Biafrans, indigenous Nigerians, that will never stop unless the United States of Biafra is recognized with the resources we need to ensure that we confront these fully terrorists and the jihadists in that part of the world with the full strength of the United States of Biafra in its road. That needs to happen as of yesterday. Yes, delay is dangerous, not just for the Christians inside Nigeria, not just for the Christians inside the Biafra territory, but also for all Christians in the world. The recognition and support for the United States of Biafra that was declared on November 29, 2024 must happen immediately for the world to be a better place. America is a Christian nation, and President Trump wants Americans to defend American. That's why we are not asking for American boots on the ground of either Nigeria or Biafra territory. We got the capacity, we got what it takes. All we need is the recognition and the resources to confront the Nigerian terrorist state. America can defend America from the terrorists and the plans of the terrorists, which is happening every day by countries like Nigeria, Iran, Turkey, Iraq. They are planning every day. They are not resting. And this is not a fight for America alone. The empowerment of the Christian nation of Biafra is very, very critical at this point to mobilize the United States of Biafra at this point to end this evil in that part of the world. Regardless of the economic engagement, regardless of any attachment, my job is to protect the economic capacity of everyone that have invested in that part of the world. But you must have security before you do business. So if you have invested $100 billion in anything Nigeria, it is going to go down the drain because no economy can survive without security. That is why the United States of Biafra government is the only people that will offer that security so that you can ensure the viability of your investment in that part of the world. As I've said, I thank the United States of Biafra cabinet members for what you do every day to ensure that no one, no group, no country tampers with this independence which we've gotten. Now, because it is the right of the people, self-determination is allowed. Self-defense is allowed. Decolonization from your colonizers is our standard legal rights given to the people, and we are using that to ensure that the United States of Biafra is a free nation. As countries like Turkey, Iran are gearing up to support Nigeria, it is imperative that the Christian countries like Israel, the United States of America, and some of the leaders I've talked with step up to help us stop this terrorism in that part of the world. We need equal or more resources than the one Turkey is giving Nigeria to ensure that Nigerian terrorists does not attack your country. The United States of Biafra government is open to countries that will support us to fight these terrorists. But I want it to be the United States of America. We have our structures on ground. We have the 40 state governors. Again, I thank all the 40 state governors. I thank all the expanded United States of Biafra cabinets. I thank all the liaison heads, all the country heads that are working wonders every day in your countries to ensure that this freedom we got, no organization, no country tampers with it. I thank the United States of Biafra and Bishop and its court that are resolute, despite the mega resources within your power. You are still doing wonders. Thank you so much. May you go get glad and continue to bless all of you. Nigeria must go is active. We do not want any element of Nigeria in the United States of Biafra land. They must leave our land because they are killing our people. They are forcefully taking our people. They are beheading our people. We must defend our land. We must defend our people. To be very, very clear, for the agents of Nigeria that are propagating lies on social media, the United States of Biafra government has killed any Biafran. Dr. Orabueze has never killed any Biafran. Zero. So agents of the Nigerian state that are on social media propagating whatever their paymasters tell them to do. I want to make that clarification right now to everyone listening to me. Dr. Orabueze has not shed any blood of any Biafran. Those people that are parading those lives, tell them to give you the names of those people they say Dr. Orabueze have hurt in any way, or the mothers Dr. Orabueze have. Tell them to give you the names. These are people that do not want the United States of Biafra to be free. These are the people paid by the Nigerian agents, by the Nigerian state, that do not want our freedom, because the Nigerian state give them all those little money change, which they use to lie and carry out their propaganda. Thank God the United States of America president have now changed the course of seeing the fight against Christians in Nigeria, knowing fully well that the Nigerian state moves around with this terrorist propaganda all over globally to hurt innocent Biafrans and innocent indigenous Nigerians that are confronting the terrorists that Nigeria is sponsoring. So these Biafran agents that are also joining Nigeria to propagate these terrorist lies against innocent Biafrans, you have a long way to go, because the world now knows who the real terrorist is. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. All the innocent Biafrans locked up in different jails across Nigeria and in Biafra territory, they are not terrorists. They are in their community. As we speak, Nigeria is forcefully, illegally occupying a sovereign nation of the United States of Biafra. They want to leave our land. We have told them to leave. But rather than leave, they are using the guns, the AK-47 they acquired from countries like Turkey, from Iran. They are using those bullets to hold our land hostage. That is why I need the support of our allies. The recognition and the funding to confront the terrorist state of Nigeria and their allies. If you don't do this, Turkey, Syria, Iran, Iraq, they will take over Nigeria. They've already taken. The ISIS second in command that was killed last week has been in Nigeria for over 7 years, recruiting, plotting, training all the jihadists in the world. They all have a safe haven in Nigeria as we speak. The earlier this recognition and support comes, the better at least we can have a safe place for Christians in that part of the world, a ground where we can start, where we can stand to attack and confront and eliminate these terrorists being sponsored by the Nigerian state. Again, remember, this ISIS second in command that was killed last week, Bianco Juku, Tinubu, Christopher Musa told the world, told America that they killed this guy 2 years ago. Meanwhile, they harbor him in Nigeria, where he trains and radicalizes Muslim extremists who are beheading Christians by the second in Nigeria and Biafra territory. The situation is dire. Again, I want to use this opportunity to thank Mike Arnold for his exposition this week. That was exactly the fact, what he said is correct, is accurate. I plead on the United States of America leadership to key into what I am saying and the exposition that was done by Mike Arnold this week. The only government that has the support of 80 million Biafrans at this time is the United States of Biafra government, the cabinet, under my humble self. That is why I am here to help the Christian nations in the world to ensure that we defeat these terrorists that have already taken over Nigeria. And they are pushing them into the Biafra territory. And when Biafrans confront these terrorists, Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Bianco Chukwu, they arrest innocent Biafrans and lock them up in different TSS dungeons, in different military barracks, in different police stations in Biafra territory. We will not allow that to continue to happen. Again, the voluntary Monday sit at home in the whole 40 state of Biafra territory continues. This is the wish of the people. It is the will of the people. It is a form of referendum on its own. The people have decided they must sit at home every Monday and go to work from Tuesday to Sunday. I'm calling on all Biafrans to ensure you continue the voluntary Monday sit at home. Forget the shenanigan from the delegitimized Soludo. There's nothing he can do. I promise you that. He can back, but he cannot bite. That which he is doing, we already saw that. Continue the voluntary Monday sit at home. Let us see how Soludo and the Fulani terrorists will come into your home and drag 80 million Biafrans out from their homes to force them to open their markets on Mondays. Biafrans, you have a right to defend yourself from the terrorist state of Nigeria, including Charles Soludo. Use everything within your means to defend your country, defend your community. Come together as a community and confront the terrorist state of Nigeria represented by Charles Soludo. The voluntary Monday sit at home continues. There is nothing anyone, any individual, any country, any organization can do that, because that is the will and the wish of the people. If Soludo decides to be violent with the Biafra people, you will return that violence with violence. It's as simple as that. You are free to open your businesses from Tuesday to Sunday. Every Monday must be total, absolute, voluntary lockdown in the whole 40 states of Biafra territory. I'm calling on the United States of Biafra envisioned elite squad to ensure that no terrorist, delegitimized governor or their agent oppresses, suppresses, dehumanizes, or tortures, or treats badly any Biafran in the whole 40 states. Again, I want to reiterate to everyone, there is nothing like DOS in the whole 40 states of Biafra territory. There is nothing like IPOB organization in the whole 40 states of Biafra. These are agents and organizations working with the Nigeria state. The original IPOB that was established by our leader Onyendu Nnamdi was hijacked by the Nigeria DSS. Immediately, Onyendu was taken away. These IPOB organizations are the same people working closely with Bianca Ono Ojukwu, and they went to Finland to testify falsely against our Prime Minister Simon Eber. The only thing we have is the indigenous people of Biafra, the 80 million of them, which I currently is the leader of those 80 million Biafrans. Anything IPOB organization is the Nigeria DSS enclave. There is nothing like ESN in the whole 40 state of Biafra territory. The ESN that was supposed to protect our farmland from the Nigerian terrorist team was sold over to the legitimized Nigerian governors working with Tinubu and Christopher Musa. Immediately, our account was taken away. The only people that the 80 million Biafrans entrust their security with at this time are the 40 state governments, the commissioners, and our envisioned elite squad. And for those that are promoting this criminal deal SPO, you first need to tell them to show their face to the public. I don't know how some people could be so naive to be promoting people they don't know what they look like. That is a typical terrorist way of Nigerian government. If you believe in somebody, you must tell the person to show his or her face in the world. You must see the face of those that are leading you. If they cannot show their face, they are not real. They are not genuine. Again, the United States of Biafra Memorial Day event is this weekend, May 30th, Saturday. It's our Memorial Day. We use it to remember our heroes and heroines that we lost during the war between 67 and 70. We had this brutal war with Nigeria, where they killed so many innocent children. That's why Nigeria, anything Nigeria in Biafra territory, at this point, must leave Biafra territory. Our Memorial Day is this Saturday, May 30th. We thank all the expatriates that are coming in from different parts of the world for this event. And thank you for your contributions, your suggestions. May God guide you all safely as you come. We all meet in Washington, D.C. this weekend. No bag is allowed into the venue of the event, please. For all the people that will be coming, leave your bag either in your hotel or in your vehicles. I've made one or two exceptions for this particular area. Again, it appears the hotel reservation with Churchill Hotel is sold out. So when you go to the site, again, those that are calling, that code they gave us still reduces the price you have to pay to even a minimum. So exactly, it's not going to be that which they gave us initially, but it is something that is still close compared to the regular price for the hotel. So when you use that code that's been given to us, unfortunately, the booking for that particular code is sold out. So you have to just use the next step of that code to block your hotel reservation. Again, the United States of Biafra Memorial Day brochure. We are in the final stage of getting that ready. Please, if you have not submitted, don't submit again. Next year we'll still do that, but do not delay the final editing of the work, please. We gave a deadline for the 20th, and till now, it's still time to finalize this, please. If you've not submitted, please hold whatever you have till next year. thank the United States of Biafra people for coming together at the peace platform where a lot of ideas are being exchanged every day. Very, very interesting, and I'm very, very happy to see Biafrans that have been in this over the years, either from Wazirike, from Masop, from the Delta, from different groups coming together to express themselves, putting their suggestions. For the first time, we are more united than ever. Thank you all for what you do, your suggestions. Continue to do that in that platform. I know that platform is almost maxed out over 1,000 plus, and we're going to open the second page once that one is filled up. Again, the essence of this is to ensure you all know that we have a clear and common enemy. That common enemy that is supporting the terrorists that are beheading people, killing our people. So those of you that are being paid by the legitimized governors to continue to point fingers on your fellow Biafrans, you must stop. You must stop. You're limited to what you can do. The United States of Biafra has 40 states. In every 40 states, we have United States of Biafra commandos in the 40 states. Each state has 15 counties. Each of the county has their commander. We have the district awards. Each of these district awards also have commandos that are guarding their environment in the 40 states of Biafra. So those of you that are in few around central Biafra territory, Kemba, Omambala, making noise, you need to stop that. You need to stop. Things are happening in the whole 40 states of Biafra. If you're being used by the Nigerian state, you must stop. You cannot win this battle. And I encourage some of you that are scared. You can leave the United States of Biafra territory. You can move to maybe Lagos or Abuja or the north and stay there until Biafra is fully secured. Every case will be handled individually, case by case. The role you have played in the restoration of the United States of Biafra will be evaluated individually. Ask yourself, are you sabotaging this freedom of the people? Are you promoting those that are beheading innocent teachers? Are you promoting those that brought in the Fulani terrorists in our land to be kidnapping our people? Are you promoting those that have made sure that Biafrans do not choose when to close their market and when to open their markets? Are you promoting those that walk in tiger bays to arrest innocent Biafrans, thousands of them, lock them up? Many of them have died. Are you promoting Fubara that has locked up over 2,500 innocent Biafrans in the Port Harcourt jail for not committing any crime? Their only crime is they are Biafrans that do not want to cohabit with reintegrated terrorists brought into Biafra territory by Bianco Chukwu and Tinubu. Because Tinubu has the gun with Christopher Musa, he orders anyone that talk about the United States of Biafra, arrest them, throw them into the DSS dungeon, throw them into the military barracks, throw them into the jail. But I'm telling you, those people that are in those military barracks, DSS jail, working for the Nigerian state, they're giving me every single detail of who is bringing them in, who engineered that, and those that are sabotaging this freedom. You can never win this war. I'm telling you. No matter the lie, no matter the propaganda you carry out there about Dr. Orabueze, I am the real deal. I am doing the right thing. 80 million Biafran knows that. So if you think you can come out with lies and report Dr. Orabueze, again, some of you that are reporting, I got all that information, both in America and everywhere. I'm getting that. Because they call me and I'll tell them this is what happened. And I'll show them what you're doing. I'll present the papers, what the Uncle Jubu is supporting. I'll present the papers, what Peter is supporting. I present document, what Tinubu is doing. And then they will say, they know it's about it. And that is it. They'll just say, continue doing what you're doing. So you can never win this war with me, I'm telling you. You can't. The choice is yours to stop now, and move out from Biafra territory. We will protect the United States of Biafra territory and the people. The Nigeria state is not welcome in Biafra land. The Nigerian military, police, security, DSS, none of them is welcome in the 40 state of Biafra land. At this time, they must leave Biafra territory. Because you cannot be in that territory and continue to behead innocent indigenous Biafrans by the Fulani terrorists you brought into our state, into our communities. And you think you will be free, or we will let you go. No. I thank everyone. We are winning this battle by the day, regardless of the plot, the tactics being used by the Nigerian state. In Finland, they use the tactics to report Prime Minister Simon Eber that he is encouraging Biafrans, inciting Biafrans. He is. There's nothing they didn't, the lies they lied against our Prime Minister Simon Eber. No country in the world that is civil can take any evidence from the Nigerian police or Nigerian security agencies, because these are people that have been populated with the Sokoto Caliphate, whose task, whose main job is to destroy Christians in that part of the world. So they will come with all types of lies against innocent Christians and indigenous Nigerians that are the right people that are fighting these terrorists. So the plots they used against the Prime Minister Simon Eber, the plots they used against our Onion Nandekano, I'm telling you. Again, they've already tried. And I've seen that. I've been called and I show them the fact. And the hunter is becoming the hunted. The Nigerian state that hunts innocent Christians that are Nigerians that have made it difficult for Christians to live in that part of the world. I can tell you, majority of the Christians in Biafra land and in Nigeria have run away. Many of them are exiting, mass exodus of Christians because of the terrorists that have taken over, even in leadership of the Nigerian state. That is why they plant all their leaders in different parts of the world to continue to report lies against the Christians in Nigeria. They use that to catch and hurt them, not anymore. The transnational repression which they carry out against our Prime Minister Simon Eber, against Onyedin Nandekano. I believe the PM, as he said, he will be the last person that will suffer these lies, that propaganda against Christians in Nigeria. The last person that is paying that price is Simon Eber. Nobody else will pay that price, not under my watch. No indigenous Nigeria, no Christian will pay that price again. So as people like Bianca or not, the Nigeria Foreign Affairs Minister continues to waggle her way around the world, looking for a way to remove Nigeria from a country of particular concern. The beheading of Christians, the forceful removal of Christians are happening every day, right under her watch. And she's not doing anything or saying anything about that. Why? Because the Sokoto Caliphate are the one that put her there to complete their task and their mission to Islamize the whole Nigeria. But thank God, the world leaders have seen that Nigeria is a country of particular concern. Nigeria is the deadliest country in the world for Christians to live. These are documented. Biafrans are Christians. So anyone thinking about, talking about Biafrans to coexist in a country that is declared as the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live, you need to have a rethink. Nigeria commits Christian genocide by the second, by the minute. Tinubu cannot do anything. He's already failed, but he continues with his politicians to continue to hold on and manipulate, no matter how long. They're just trying to hold on as long as it takes them to continue to deceive the world, as long as it continues to make them continue to be in power. There will be no Nigeria election in the 40 state of Biafra land in 2027. Anyone, any country, any group that tries to impose a terrorist political party in the United States of Biafra territory, we will resist it. In fact, now we will resist it. Right? That is why we have launched Operation Nigeria Must Go. We do not want anything Nigeria in the 40 state of Biafra. We don't have anything in common with them. Nigeria President Tinubu has been declared as the fourth most corrupt leader in the whole world. Nigeria has been declared as the worst place to exist in the planet. Worst country to exist in the planet is Nigeria. All these I'm saying are documented. These are not child's play. And those of you that think because you have one investment in Nigeria or the other, you are going to continue this manipulation, better stop. One single Biafran life lost is too much. Just like one single American life lost is too much. My priority is to safeguard the security of every Biafran, and those that legally come into the United States of Biafra territory. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Let us continue to confront this evil called Nigeria, this terrorist state called Nigeria, this country of particular concern, this most dangerous country in the world for Christians to be. Join me and join the United States of America president to ensure that we make the world a better place. And nothing, absolute nothing like Nigeria will exist again, because we cannot allow the terrorists to have a safe haven in Nigeria and use that to launch attacks on the Western world. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Continue to donate your money, privately or publicly, so that we will continue to confront these fully terrorists that Nigerian politicians have been into our land, until our allies recognize us, support us, and give us the necessary tools we need to stop this evil in that part of the world. Thank you so much for being there.